Some of the greatest teachers in cinema and journalism say, "Tell me a story. Just tell me a story." Take a few minutes to think about the way you talk to your friends. Chances are you're telling the story about the funny thing that happened to you on the way to work, or sharing juicy gossip. We tend to communicate in stories. Storytelling is something that comes naturally to me. As a kid, I loved telling jokes, and they were usually interwoven into a story. Think of your favorite movie, the books you love to read, the music you like to hear. They share something in common. They tell stories. They're interwoven, sort of like spinning a yarn. A good story has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Wow, that wasn't hard. The challenge is choosing a beginning, structuring a middle, and building toward an end. You have to ask yourself, what's the common thread here? And then organize your material accordingly. In a movie, you have a pre-planned script or a storyboard. In journalism, you have neither. For a reporter, he or she has to take the elements and sort of improvise and let the elements sort of dictate the kind of story you're telling. A beginning is something that catches your attention. You could start with something subtle, and then build to a climax. Or you could start with something strong, sort of like James Bond. The middle is really the body of the story. 2 or 3 main points that you want to illustrate. Remember, keep it simple. The end is the final curtain, something that will bring the story to a final conclusion. So whether you're an aspiring movie maker or a citizen journalist, you're on your way to telling great stories. We'll have more on this series of storytelling. I'm Pete Fuentes for NewMediaRights.org.